Hi everyone, I'm Emily Graziano, and I'm here to do the album review of Ace Frehley 10,000 Volts. Some of you may have seen my opening video. I posted it a couple days ago. That was on release day. I actually got my album at Barnes & Noble after having no luck at finding it at Walmart. I went to Walmart that morning. No luck. I looked around on the internet. Barnes & Noble said they had it in store, and when I got to Barnes & Noble looking at all the albums in the vinyl section, it actually was not out on the shelf. I had to go up to the customer service desk and explain that I was looking for this album, and it says online that you have it here in the store. So the lady had to go back to this cart with a box on it of the unshelved stuff, and she got it for me. So that's how I got it. But anyway, guys, we are 50 years from the first Kiss release, and this was almost to the day released 50 years after the Kiss debut album. So with that being said, let's just get into this. The original title of this album was originally supposed to be Walking on the Moon. It was changed to 10,000 Volts. It was a collaboration with Steve Brown of Trickster, and playing on this album are also people that Ace has known for a long time, like Anton Fig and Matt Starr. He collaborated with Pepe Castro again, and oddly enough, his solo band members like Ryan, Scott, and Jeremy are not playing on this album, despite being on the inner packaging. So that was kind of confusing because I'm like, oh, I guess they're not playing. But and also Lara Cove is credited as coming up with a title of the song, which we'll talk about, and she's also singing backup vocals on some songs. And apparently on the FAQ, I did not know this, and it's not listed in the liner notes here, but she plays guitar on some of the albums. I didn't know that either, but anyway, I showed this off, but I'll show it off again. This is the inner poster, and then this, all the lyrics, which I think is a very good thing. And then I'll show the back of the CD because I didn't show it the other day. The back of the CD, just with the title tracks there. Oh, and guys, I taped together the sticker, so that's always a good thing too. So with that, let's just get started. Title track and the first song on the album is 10,000 Volts. We pretty much already all heard this with the music videos. It's the lead single. Again, I'll just go over it really quick. Ace's jacket in the music video, I love that. It's very flashy. It's very him. He's wearing a lightning bolt t-shirt. I love Scott Coogan wearing the Union Jack t-shirt. I'm an Anglophile. I love Great Britain. I like the music video. It turned out to be the best music video I think that they've shot for this album. It's just very quick cut, that's all. Like, if you blink, you're going to miss a shot or two or three. I love the title of the song and that it became the title of the album. I think that's a much better choice. 10,000 Volts sounds better than Walking on the Moon. Ace sounds like he's having a lot of fun. The lyrics suit him really well, and it's kind of almost like a reference to Shock Me, like, oh, Ace got shocked with 10,000 volts. So I thought that was always really cool. And Anton Fig is playing the drums on the studio track. Not in the music video, but on the studio track and on the track in general, he is playing the drums. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, track 2, Walking on the Moon. It was a second single and music video. So far, this is my least favorite music video, I think. The graphics are kind of cheesy. If you didn't know, Lara Cove's kids are the aliens. You just can't see their faces because they're wearing like full body, well, they're wearing a body suit of the alien, and then the helmet mask things can cover their entire face and head, and I understand that, especially for kids that are underage. You know, you don't want their faces on the internet. That's fine. And Lara is also the woman at the end waking up Ace from the dream of the music video. You know, this is the typical Ace in Space song on the album. Everyone has to have a Ace in Space song, every album that is. And only Ace appears in the music video, no band members, it's just him. So, again, I prefer that the album is titled 10,000 Volts. I'm very glad for that. Because Walking on the Moon would have just been kind of silly, I guess. So I'm just glad that Walking on the Moon was the second single. Okay, next one. Track 3, Cosmic Heart. I really like the lyrics. There is something so almost ethereal to this song that is beyond all of us. Like, the lyrics suggest that it's almost a song about life, almost. And I think the vocals are really good. This may be my personal favorite on the album as of right now. So I really like Cosmic Heart. A very good friend pointed out to me, and I cannot take credit for this because I am not good at figuring this stuff out, that the opening riff is actually a She rewrite. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, I did not know that. Like, it just pointed that out to me, and I'm like, oh, wow. So I had no idea, but I cannot take credit for that. But thank you for pointing it out. So yeah, Cosmic Heart may be my favorite. I voted for Cosmic Heart on the Kiss FAQ poll. That was like, there's only like 10 people voted for that or something, or maybe less than 10 people, but I was one of those votes. Track number 4, Cherry Medicine. This is the third single, and there is shock me references in the lyrics. You make me feel better when you're in your black leather. They did the music video. For some reason, this music video gives me Coca-Cola Cherry vibes. Like, it's a pop commercial, a soda pop commercial. And at some point, I expect them to be holding the bottles, drinking out of them. Like, it just gave me that type of vibe. One thing I do want to point out on the Cherry Medicine, like, chorus and all that, the Ace's voice kind of sounds over auto-tuned or something to make him sound robo or something. Again, that's just my observation. I like the way the drums sound because Anton Fig is actually playing on this track. And in this music video, again, we have Jeremy Scott and Ryan in the video only. And then Jeremy's wife and Lara, they're also in the music video as the girls dancing. Personally, I didn't mind it that there were intercut scenes with the girls dancing. However, what I didn't like is when the girls started dancing in the same shot as the band. That was just overkill and a little bit tacky. Personally, I didn't care for that. But the song, I like the guitar playing, but I don't think it's my favorite, personally. Sorry. Okay, track number 5, Back in My Arms Again. This, of course, is the 1984 demo that maybe could have ended up on Frehley's Comet, but for some reason did not end up on there, and it's been circulated for decades on first bootlegs, then the internet, and it's been decades of anticipation. Oh, is this song going to ever come out? Is it ever going to come out? And to me, I think it does sound as close to the demo as it can possibly be with that time gap. Of course, Ace's voice is different now as one ages. Technology and equipment is different now. It's not going to sound the exact same. But people, for what it is, I think it's as close as it can possibly be. Like, close as it can be humanly and technologically, it's close. And I think because Steve Brown was the one who like really insisted on this one and was the one really pushing for it to be on here. And it's Ace's only solo write on the whole album because all the other ones were co-written by Steve. So I think for me it is a highlight of the album, and I know the demo is always going to be the go-to because it's better, but I think it's a very good treat that we got this song on the album. Okay, track number 6, Fightin' for Life. First thing that popped into my mind when I heard this song was Hide Your Heart, because the lyrics, Johnny dropped out when he turned 16. I'm like, Johnny? Is this another Hide Your Heart reference or something? So I kept waiting for Rosa and Tito to appear. They never did. However, I think this song is Johnny's origin story. It's the prequel song to Hide Your Heart because It's how Johnny got to be where he was in Hide Your Heart with that reputation. And before that debacle with Tito and Rosa on the rooftop in the night, he was fighting for his life on the streets. So to me, this is like a Hide Your Heart prequel. At first, I'll be honest, it was not my favorite. But the guitar playing is great. There is some energy in this song that's present. It's that gritty out on the street song, which usually pop up on Ace's albums. So it's still not my favorite, but it has grown on me. That is the truth. Track 7, Blinded. This song is actually about the dangers of technology and AI advancement and how it can overtake our lives. And I do think that's a concern for humanity going forward. If anybody has read the Ray Bradbury's short story, There Will Come Soft Rains, about that house that self-destructs because it's like set in a post-apocalyptic time when humans are all gone, but the house, which is like a smart house, you know, it prepares all the meals, it cleans, and it can do like all these functions so humans don't have to do anything. It's about the story of that house self-destructing. If anybody's read that short story, you know that this is not a new concept, that there's always been that concern, will technology overtake us? I mean, there's that movie WALL-E. But honestly, I'll be honest, I don't really like this song. I don't like it. I didn't like it from the get-go. Honest to God, I just didn't like it. I liked the concept because that's a fascinating concept. And Ace, remember, he's the 2000 man, people. He's always been fascinated by computers and technology and advancements and all that stuff, but it's just not my favorite. I don't like it. Right out of the gate, I'm like, oh no. So I'm sorry that's my opinion, but it is my opinion. If you like it, that is incredible, and we can all think what we want. Okay, track number 8, Constantly Cute. Lara named the title, but the lyrics are really bad. I grew up in the Disney pop star era with like Miley Cyrus and Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez and the Jonas Brothers and Ashley Tisdale and Vanessa Hudgens in High School Musical. If one of those artists were singing this song, it would fit right in. And guys, I want to say these lyrics from a song by Ashley Tisdale called He Said, She Said from her 2007 debut album called Headstrong, which my sister owned when back in the day. So I was like 11. She was like 8, I think. Yeah. And there's lyrics in Constantly Cute that said, girl, you stop traffic, all the boys, they stand in line. Listen to these lyrics from He Said, She Said. I'll say the first verse. Boy walking the spots, he's so fresh and he got what he needs to impress and just look at the way that he dressin'. Ain't no question, chicks like, oh, girl walking the spot to stop traffic. She blowing your mind with her asset. So Jessica Alba, fantastic. Instant classic, boys like, oh. So that reminded me, the lyrics to Constantly Cute reminded me straight of He Said, She Said. I'm like, this is Disney pop star. And then, like, Constantly Cute goes on to talking about the girl next door and how, like, you're sweet like honey and you're charming and the allure of the girl next door. And then I thought about this song from Hannah Montana called He Could Be the One. And it's Miley Cyrus singing as Hannah Montana, so as her alter ego. This is the first verse. Smooth talking, slow rocking. He's got everything that a girl's wanting. Guitar cutie, he plays it groovy, and I can't help myself from doing something stupid. Think I'm really falling for his smile. Get butterflies when he says my name. For some reason, all that talk about the girl next door, blah, 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 reminded me of that song from Hannah Montana, and it really hit home to me that, yeah, this song would be so suited for a Disney Channel pop star. And maybe I think that because of my age, but it is what it is. A lot of people have said, oh, maybe this song is similar to, like, Talk to Me or something like that. But here's the reason why Talk to Me, Ace can get away with it. He was in his 20s still when he wrote that song. He can get away with it. Ace in his 70s, I don't know. But it's not my favorite song. It's just not. Okay, moving on. Life of a Stranger. This is the only cover version song on the album, and it's by a girl named Nadia from the 2002 Transporter soundtrack. I was really surprised when Ace said he was going to do this song, because it's not the traditional choice, but it really surprised me. I think it's one of my favorite songs on the album. Honestly, I really enjoy it. I think Ace has a gift when it comes to doing cover versions for songs, and this song is no exception. I think it's great. I really think it's a highlight of the album. Number 10, Up in the Sky. This song, I did not know what to think about it at first. Honestly, I'm like, what are these lyrics? What's the feel of this song? I really didn't understand it that much. But as I've listened to it a couple different times, I'm like, oh, you know, it's not so bad, but I don't think it's my favorite. I don't think it's grown on me a whole lot, but I've learned to appreciate it more, because when I first heard it, I didn't know what to think about it. But now I'm getting more of a grip on it. I think it's just a very long song. 4.5 minutes is a very long song. So, but I think I kind of get the concept, because Ace talks about like how, like, the world around us, and how there's so much to see, and they're up in the sky, and you can't trust the news, you can't trust the law, mysterious lights that I can't describe. So I think I'm getting more of a grip on it, but it's just still not my personal favorite. Track 11, Stratosphere, which is the traditional instrumental. For some reason, I get like feelings of Ozone. Like, there's just these certain instances in which it reminds me of Ozone. It's not my favorite instrumental, but it is what it is. It wouldn't be a complete Ace Frehley album without an instrumental. So I welcome it, and it's always fun to see what types of instrumentals Ace will come up with. And I think it's enjoyable. Like, hey, it's an Ace Frehley instrumental, and we should be really, really grateful. And that kind of brings me around to the point of, we should be grateful for this album. So what if I don't think all the songs are my favorites? So I have my least favorites and not in my favorites on this album. I'm just grateful that we have this album in the year 2024, when there's actually nothing else out there. I mean, think about it. Gene, I don't think I would count Gene out yet. Like, I feel like he could get a team together and put out something solo. But we should be really grateful for this album. It's here, it's 2024. I get to talk about it. I wasn't alive 50 years ago, but I'm here now, and I'm talking about this release. So just be appreciative, be welcoming, go buy it if you can, because I know a lot of people, I got questions like, Emily, where did you find that? They were sold out at Target and Barnes & Noble. So at the end of the day, I'm just really, really grateful to have it. And Ace is still with us. He's still here. He's doing music, and we should just appreciate it. So those are just my initial thoughts. Maybe I'll come back to this album one day and re-review it. I don't know. But I want to thank you for watching this video, and thank you for taking time to listen to me do this review, and I want to thank you so very much. I'm Emily Graziano, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, and bye-bye.